So the array object in JavaScript has some methods available to us, and one of those methods that's very useful, it's going to be the find method. So let's come up with an example. Let's say I have some favorite numbers, and let's say that's an array of, I don't know, 2, 4, 5, 25, 77, and maybe 1,000 to keep things simple. Let's format this a little bit cleaner, and we have that. And what we want to do is we want to have some criteria that we want to filter these numbers by. And maybe I know there's only 6 numbers here for simplicity, but imagine that we have 1,000 numbers, right? And I want this to be 1,000 anyway, something like this. But if we had 1,000 numbers, 1,000 elements in this array, and we wanted to apply some filter, right? We wanted to find something. I'm going to talk about filter after this video, but find the first element that matches the set criteria. First of all, let's come up with the criteria, and that's going to be the result. We're going to say my favorite numbers dot find. Let's pass in some function, and that's going to be number, and then we're going to say something like this: return if I don't know, number divided by 2 equals 0. That means it's going to be even, so give me all the even numbers. So that should be 2, 4, and 1,000. Let's see if this works. If we do a console log and then print result like this, let's see what happens. We only get 2, and we get 2 because that is the first even number. So if I wanted to say, hey, get me the first odd number, which should be 5, well, let's say if it equals 1, right? That's the first one. It should be 5. So if we run this, we'll see that that equals 5. So all that to say that we have a find method in JavaScript, and we have to provide a callback function. We provide a function that we define. We set the criteria in order to find the first occurrence of that, that number that meets that criteria. So the other thing I like to mention just before I end this video and I go to the next topic is that sometimes you don't see the function like this, right? I'm doing both in my example so that you see both and you get exposed to both, but one version is with the function, the other one is with the arrow function, right? And it'll look something like this. So if we run this, we'll see we get exactly the same with 1, and if it equals 0, we'll get exactly the same thing, which was 2. All that to say is that sometimes you'll see the arrow function because we are doing less typing, and sometimes we see the function keyword. I hope this helps.